right.
Yes.
Yes. We did that last time where you just kept saying yes, like really fucking quiet and like like all sultry. And
okay. No. 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 No.
Ungawa.
9, 9, 9, 9.
9.
Love that movie. Inglorious Bastards.
should have set up my mic before this. Okay, there we go.
Professional podcast.
Ready,
people.
Davo? You sure? Well,
Yeah, I'm ready.
got it?
We're good.
You sure? Positive?
Yeah. I just, you know what it was, is because I remembered that we did the thing with the mic, so I have to be like right up against it now in order to like filter shit out. But I'm gonna turn the AC off anyway just for precaution. But still,
Prepare to sweat,
closer.
you fat motherfucker.
I don't,
you're good.
I don't
Yours
want
is
to
a good
sound
distance.
muddy.
How do
No,
I
you're fine.
sound?
You sound good now. Sound
Okay.
good.
Sound like a Jew.
9.
Mic check 1 2 1.
At least like I don't sound like a Brazilian French bastard.
At least I don't sound like a bald Jew.
Yeah.
At least my people are
What
still
is that?
alive.
Are they?
So are mine.
Are they? Like, your people are damn near extinct.
No, we have a
Nazis, they went
country.
out of their way.
Listen, it's not my fault that happened to your culture. I'm sorry, but listen, we got dragged out into the desert. You all guys just chose to walk there.
Yeah,
Fucking
and I promised
weirdos.
some milk and honey that y'all never got.
Yeah, but then we got our own country, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
people
have
still
Glendale.
died behind it too, right?
We have Glendale. We don't need a whole country.
No, the Iceman.
You know what?
Iceman
Honestly-
like we got Rodeo Drive.
Listen, you
And
know
it's
what?
like,
You got
mean
Glendale.
rodeo?
You can keep Arizona. It's too fucking hot out there. No, you can keep it.
Yeah, the Jews
We will
were promised
gladly
air
give it to
conditioning
you.
in Florida. The Jews were promised air conditioning in Florida, and they stayed there.
That's right.
Yeah, that's fair. It's weird that they would go to Florida, though. I've never understood that.
It's like they spent
I
all
really
their life
haven't.
in New York and Jersey and all those areas, right? And then just when they hit like 50, 60, it's like, okay, it's time for me to cross
It's not
the
just-
River
It's
Jordan.
not just New
Why did you
Yorkers.
sound like an 80-year-old smoker?
It's everybody that's
how
up
the Jew-
north.
That's how the old Jew would sound. Like, you know, they'd be like, okay,
It's
time
all-
for
it's
me
the
to
way
go to
everybody is from
Florida
up
and
north.
retire."
Everybody up north heads down here because they're tired of, after 50, 60 years of freezing their ass off in like sub-zero temperatures up in New England or
I mean, that's
Canada
fair.
or wherever the fuck you people are from. They come down here to God's waiting room where they have one foot in the grave and they just wait to
Yeah,
die
that's
in
fair.
Miami.
Yeah, they just sit
That's
around
fair.
all day and eat lobster roll sandwiches and shit.
Well, anyway, how are y'all doing? That was such a crazy immediate left turn at the
You talk,
beginning.
hey, there's your first clip for an opening rant from us.
yeah, great.
I'd be doing good
The
if
GNS opening.
I'd be doing
rants.
better if Iceman got hit by a fucking milk truck or something. Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know.
At
If
lea-
that, would that make him more white?
But at least my
Definitely
dad
more
would come
Jew,
back with the
'cause then
milk
he'll
on that
sue.
truck.
Hey, my dad came back with a milk and a cigarette.
you have to make
What's your
sure.
excuse?
You have to make sure it's kosher milk.
Yeah.
Thing.
Is there such
Remember-
thing as kosher milk?
Remember,
I don't think so.
you got to remember, I'm a bad Jew. I eat bacon.
That's
You
true.
know what?
I'm a bad Jew.
That's
shoot
how-
The funny
me.
thing is, you
That's how I
fuckers can
prove
make
I'm not
all
a
the
terrorist.
dad
I eat
jokes you
bacon.
want, but my dad was around for my whole entire life, so fuck y'all. My dad beat the.
That's true.
stereotype.
Mine wasn't.
He was probably trying to find a way to get out and go get the milk and cigarettes and never come back.
You know what? If he did, he was just really bad at it. But you know what? He came back with the milk, the cigarettes, the cereal,
There had to be.
and the birthday
Well, listen,
gifts.
I think I'm not a dad at all, so I wouldn't know. But I'm sure I'm speaking for all dads that every dad has gone into the driveway, pulled up to the house, and just sat there and been like, I don't want to go in today.
Yeah, exactly. I
I
think they've all
mean-
been like, they take that deep breath. They be like, all right,
I-
work is
Yeah.
just like.
I'm not gonna
work is
lie. I've
just-
done that
Yeah.
before. I'm not gonna lie. I've done
Yeah,
that.
You gotta head on the steering wheel, man. Fuck these kids.
Yeah.
No, not even
It's like
with the kids. Just with the like past relationships. You're like,
Oh.
you know, I've got this much in gas. I could probably get this far away.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
just-
gonna lie. When I was a little kid, I used to like my brother and sister. They would already be asleep. I had to stay up late because I couldn't go to sleep until I saw my dad. So like I would be like my brother.
Oh, you waited for
Yeah,
him?
like because he was.
Did you like run to him, Daddy?
No,
Like-
no, I just hung out in his room. Like, see, we had a fairly big house, and like, you know, my mom, she would always like watch TV in the living room, and I would wait for Dad to get home. So I would just I would sit in their bed and watch Married with Children, till Dad got home, and then I would watch all the shows like.
Just watch Al Bundy fucking
Dude,
destroy all women.
Dude, I don't know what it was, but
Wait
like
for
I
Dad.
miss that
was my
show so much.
Married with Children, and then there was this another show called Hunter. It was like a detective cop or something.
Yeah.
And then there was another show that came on called Jake and the Fat Man. So I knew it would be close for my dad to come home because those shows would start coming on around that time at night. And then there was even times where my mom would have the car. She would go pick up my dad. I would like wait for him outside and greet him when he came home. I don't know. It's just I couldn't go to sleep until I saw my dad. And then he would always
That's
tuck
fair.
me in and everything. Because I like Ramirez and Ebony, they were always like just out like night lights. And Ramirez, he was really sickly, so he had to be on a certain schedule anyway. So as soon as it hit like 8 o'clock, he would be knocked out already. But I stayed up till like fucking damn near 10, 11 o'clock at night waiting for the old man to get home.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you, Iceman, how you been?
Oh, I'm better this week already.
Yeah, finally we have some good things going on.
After last week, where like most of the week I didn't have a fucking air conditioner.
Yeah, that reminds me of when Chamber went through that like whole week of fucking being hot as balls.
Y'all were like,
Man.
that shit was funny as fuck.
It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He was just suffering. But my end's been good too. I've been alright. Just been chilling, streaming, gaming, all the same stuff.
Was I really
I-
that out of it though? Because like y'all said, I was like off the rails. Like
Shane, you realize that your friends literally got together and tried to do like an intervention thing with you because of how you were acting.
that was.
I don't know if you remember.
I
that.
remember it
That was
being
really
an
weird.
intervention, and I was like,
It was
they
really
were-
weird.
Like y'all all cornered me. Y'all had like Javi, everybody.
Dude,
was there,
I
and I was like,
I didn't even want to.
this shit was
And
unnecessary.
I'm not gonna name names, but basically like a bunch of Chambers friends, I guess including me. One person organized it.
I don't
won't say
remember
it, but,
being
like,
there for
He
that.
organized this. Yeah, you weren't relevant.
I didn't give a shit about
Yeah.
Chamber. It's like, man, fuck him. Nobody gives a shit about your
That's
problems,
fair.
Chamber.
But no, we all kind of like got together and he made this idea like we're all gonna go in and like just check on him. And like I've known Chain for like I think it was like 8 years or 9 years at this point. So I know what he wants. Like so
Women.
when he made this whole plan, I was like, well, yeah, that and amongst other things. But the
I thought it was.
he got this whole thing together to just basically just check on him. And I was like, I have a much better idea. Why don't we just all sub to his channel while he's streaming? He would love the shit out of that. We can donate biddies, show him a good time, lift his spirits. That would be awesome.
That's
Like,
a
it'll
lot
only
of
cost us,
spirits to
like,
lift,
$5
man.
a
Damn.
piece.
I thought
Yeah, we could just go in there and just donate to it, and like just show him a good time, comment in the stream, talk to him, go in and chill out with him. That's something that I know you would have fucking loved. But for whatever reason, all of us got together and be like, "Are you okay, Chamber? Is everything fine? We just wanted to check on you, bud. We love you." That was so weird.
I thought it was about my
It's
drug
so
use or
strange.
something. It's like I know I was doing a lot of like weed and like edibles and stuff like that, but that was
Yeah,
the
well, you're
only
just trying to
thing.
get through
that
it,
was the
man.
only thing keeping me, going through it because
Lucid.
my AC broke. Then when the AC broke, we had a power outage, and it knocked
Yeah,
all
man.
the fucking power out. And then like
Oh.
so I was going crazy, and
Yeah.
dude, and like the only thing that was keeping me sane was just edibles and weed, and I was like, oh man. And then like I would come in, and I guess I might have been incoherent, and people were
Mhm.
freaking out. And then like I don't know what I was doing, but man, it was so funny. And then they come in, they're like, Shane, we love you, we're here for you, and I'm like, what the fuck is this for? Like I'm fine, I'm just going through heat. I'm dying to the heat. I mean, like send if y'all really wanted to help out. Send me a fucking AC unit that wasn't broken. You know what I'm saying? A fan, something.
Yeah. Something.
One of those like little blower things, mini fans or something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. And thank God, let me just say, thank God for me. Because this motherfucker really thought he had to get a whole new AC. We've talked about this before. I'm not trying to repeat too much. But basically, he cleaned the whole fucking thing out after I told him what to do. And then the AC worked like brand new.
Oh,
and he
dude,
was
it
saved.
worked like a fucking like brand spanking new. It was like almost the first day I bought it.
Yep.
It got so damn cold in that room. I was throwing on hoodies and sweaters. I kept that shit going.
Yeah, man.
I was like, and then like people were walking by. They're like, damn, that thing's like a fucking. I was like, yeah, it's a champ.
Yeah, it's great.
That's $150
simple
I
thing.
ever spent.
Yep. Well, I could say one
Um,
thing. There was somebody, this happened today. This wasn't me. This was when I walked into work this morning. Somebody started their Monday off at work real bad.
Oh yeah.
I walk in, I'm walking down one of the aisleways, and all of a sudden I see a bunch of like, you know, the wet floor signs and stuff all over the building. I didn't think nothing of it as I'm walking over to where I work at. Someone says, yeah, somebody shit their pants, and it's like, there was like drops of it going all the way down this aisleway.
Oh my God.
I thought it had like,
What the fuck?
I thought it
That's
happened
fucked up.
yesterday on a Sunday. They're like, no, this happened like earlier this morning. So you're talking like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. So somebody like came into work, shit their pants, and it's like, yep. I was talking to a friend about it at work. I said, that's when you walk out the door, you hand in your badge, and you're like, fuck it, I can't go back.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Like, I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck that.
Could you
Oh,
imagine that if, like, for you, Davo, at your job, if somebody was walking through your booth and they shit their pants like that,
Oh,
going in or out?
I'd be kind of mad because I'm just sitting there in that one booth. So like I just have to deal with that fucking smell. Not that it would have mattered anyway. Cuz fucking Warwick and their fucking stupid ass sewage system. It happens all the time. If you're in Rhode Island, you know. But Warwick has this really shitty sewage system to where if it starts to rain, all of it starts backing up and then all of Warwick just smells like a pile of shit. And you can smell that shit from the highway. It's horrible.
Oh, that's like here in Florida, in my area of Florida, in like the Palm Bay, Melbourne, Florida area, where
Yeah, it's horrible.
especially starting now when it's going to be hotter out, the one area known as the Indian River,
Indian River.
it smells so bad because
I'm sure.
especially like during the times when the tide starts going out from there, all like the muck and the seaweed and stuff that's in there starts to dry out. And it just smells so bad. And then it blows inland and you can smell it miles inland. The worst part is during red tide season.
You know what areas smell like fucking disgusting to me?
Temple,
I was
Texas.
so hyped that no. Ha ha ha. We're gonna have to edit that out.
No, we're not.
Trying to put my fucking city out there, bitch.
It's okay. I'm in Johnston.
No,
Yeah.
You can say where we live. They don't know
No,
exactly.
I was
where
I'm in
we're at.
I'm in Palm Bay.
fuck
Come
them.
find me.
No,
Let's
I
go.
was gonna say I was
Run
really
these
excited to visit. Like when I was in New Orleans, I haven't been to Bourbon Street in ages, and I was really excited to go there. And then, dude, I go there, and like Bourbon Street is basically like a street that's like full of partying and drinking and everything. Has it's like Austin 6th Street. It's like the happening street area. But bruh, stepping on that street, it smelled like nothing but vomit, piss, and stale beer. Like all wrapped into one. It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's all people do is piss on the street from what I've seen.
Yeah, piss and throw up because that's what it smelled like. But it didn't smell like that on fucking 6th Street, but it smells like that on Bourbon Street. You think it would have smelled like bourbon. Wrong.
Well, I mean, you know,
Wrong.
when Katrina came through, at least it flushed it all away.
I think it made it worse, honestly. Because I went there after Katrina and it still smelled like shit.
Well, I mean, everybody came back, started, you know, reloading the street back up, probably.
Yeah, all the hobos
Yeah.
and homeless people, they're like, oh man, they got to remark their territory,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a homeless person being mad about Katrina? Like, damn, they ruined my house. they ruined my spot. You'd like to be just as mad as like somebody else who has a house, and then come back, their whole house is ruined, they're disheveled, all their stuff is gone, and the homeless person comes back and be like, God damn it, it blew my carriage away. Like it'd be so
That-
bad, bro.
I mean, I don't
Well,
know
they could be.
personally.
I mean, cardboard boxes, are hard to find these days probably for them.
I don't know
Well,
personally
maybe-
because I've never been, but I've heard like in New York City, the subways just reek of the smell of piss.
Oh, of course.
And you
Oh,
would have
yeah,
thought
I'm
after that
pretty
one
sure it
hurricane that came through all those years ago, it would have like flushed most of that out. But
That's
it's
what
probably
they
it's
think in
probably
theory.
been sitting there so long it's just embedded into the
Honestly,
concrete.
It just makes it smell worse, I would feel, because all of that ocean water that comes in from the bay.
Mhm.
I mean, that bay is horrible anyway. It's filled with piss and shit, and not just fish. It's
Oh, the
just
Hudson?
completely poisonous. Oh yeah, it's horrible. So like during the hurricane, I'm sure all that fucking water came through, and you just combined homeless piss and shit with fermented homeless piss and shit in the Hudson River, and then just combine that with the salty fishiness of the sea.
In my neighborhood, no one ever got polio. No one, ever. You know why? Because we swam in raw sewage. It strengthened our immune systems. The polio never had a prayer. We were tempered in raw shit.
That's just the smell
It's
of
just
smells.
I
You
bet-
redundant
can't-
at its best.
That quite literally is the green smoke in SpongeBob that like they sniff up.
I
their noses.
imagine
It's
that
insane.
when you have all those odors combined, you walk around and you're like, smells like Long John Silver's in here.
Actually, Long John Silver's just smells like
The Hudson.
fish and like no, it doesn't smell like scale fish. It just smells like fish and just cooking oil. Like that
yeah, that's
that
fair. That's
batter-
kind of how how Iggy's smells. Iggy's is like a seafood restaurant
Yeah.
over here. That's pretty much what it smells like. It's just cooking oil and fish
yeah.
because they make like the classic fish and chips and
Mhm.
all that other stuff. So that's pretty much all you smell when you walk through there. But yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of funny that he mentioned Long John Silver's because we had a Long John Silver's here for the longest time. It burned down,
yeah.
and then we had got a new one, and it got like crazy popular. But it's still the same shitty Long John Silver's because like they started out strong at first, but now everybody's like it's ran by nothing but kids, and it's like I wouldn't eat that fucking shit. Like
Hell no.
no. Like when you can tell when a restaurant's ran by nothing but kids and stuff, you just don't go there and eat just because they don't take pride in what they do out there. And I'm like,
Nope.
I can't do
Yeah.
it.
I wouldn't eat that shit anyway because of the fact you take one bite and next thing you know, you feel your heart start seizing up.
Come on.
Shortness of breath.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Radiating waves of pain. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Red Lobster. The only thing good out there is the cheddar biscuits, and them things are barely good nowadays.
I can just go to the store and buy the mix and make that shit at home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh,
Spend
yeah.
$3 on
Cheddar
a box of mix,
biscuits
or go to Red Lobster and spend $20 on some biscuits and a drink.
See,
Don't forget to mention the videos.
see
by
that
the way,
a
Shane.
Jew thinking at best, right there. Jew money. Yeah,
Yep.
always try to save a dime.
Hey, I need to make some money so I can get a new computer.
Hey, smart thinking. I ain't mad at you.
That's fair.
Did
Did any of you see the what's it called? The thing with Los Pollos TV and Outdoor
No.
Boys? Have I mentioned that to you yet?
No, what's going
All
on
right.
there?
So Los Pollos TV is a streamer plus like I guess semi YouTuber, and he was reacting to Outdoor Boys videos with his dad, and it was going really well. It kind of gave me a reason to watch it again. And they're from Jersey, so like it kind of gives like the sort of semi New England vibes of like them. They're like this joke, like they were the indoor boys and they were reacting to the outdoor boys. And
Mhm.
Wad, who they call his dad, would always like react to be like, "Are you kidding me? If I was out in the wilderness, I would die in 2 seconds."
Oh, I think I've
You know,
watched some of
like
that
just
with
their
you.
banter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It gave me a reason to watch it with kind of some of my people mixed in, the New England stupid bullshit. But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. And then all of a sudden, they got hit with some serious copyright strikes from Luke Nichols, who runs the Outdoor Boys. It's the main guy, which I was really surprised. His main reasoning was that he couldn't moderate and or control the comments on his live stream or his YouTube channel. And that was the whole thing, which I felt was kind of ridiculous personally, I understand he's trying to protect his kids at the end of the day, which is why his comments were turned off on his videos when he initially made them. But reaction videos are kind of what made him as famous as he was. I mean, the amount of TikTok fucking that came across my feed and Facebook and Instagram reels and Twitter caption, all this shit made him who he was. And he got to that level of fame, was able to produce the content that he produced, got to go on all these vacations and enjoyed that life. Quit, obviously, because it was too much pressure for him to do it. And I think we all agreed he had a very good reason for quitting. But now going after YouTubers.
I don't know. I think he should have kept on going till there's no more juice to be left in that orange.
Well, there is no more juice for him. That's more or less what he was saying. It's just he needs. It's time for him to settle down and spend time with his family.
Because he turned everything over to his kids.
And he needs. In a way, he did, yes. But I just thought it was kind of interesting that he would go after another YouTuber just for reacting to his videos, and going after the copyright strikes. Because obviously, like, people's comments on Twitch are fucking completely unfiltered, and and those comments get displayed on the YouTube videos during the reactions. It's cut up a little bit, but the comments are still there, and some crazy shit gets said. I look at the comments all the time, and I'm just like, whoa, like that's fucked up. Like, sometimes you just can't moderate it, you know. But it's just crazy to me that he would go out of his way this much to give another YouTuber a copyright strike for just enjoying his content. Nobody can really control or moderate the level of comments that come through on Twitch so efficiently to where, like, nothing is going to happen. And I mean, and even on YouTube too, like, it's going to happen. Like, people are going to comment and say nasty things. That's comes along with the fame. And he had that controlled on his own channel, and that's fine. You know, and he even said at one point or another, getting that much attention and getting that much praise is kind of unhealthy to receive as a human being. He just doesn't think it's a good thing, which is why he stopped. But then now his kid, Tom, has his own YouTube channel, and he's editing the videos for him. I just think it's a little hypocritical. Just a little, you know? I mean, I understand his goal is to...
Very hypocritical.
It's I get that he's trying to protect his kid. I do. But at the same time, it comes along with the territory. If you're a very famous person, that's just what's going to happen.
It really does.
You can't control what people do with your content.
It does. And
it's impossible.
You have to roll with the punches. It comes with the territory, like you said, exactly. And there's always a backlash. There's always a negative and con to everything like that. And if he wants his son to grow and become a better content creator, his son's going to have to roll the punches. You can't shelter your kid through every little thing. Like, you know, I dealt with so much for me when I was a musician. Like, you know, oh yeah, black guy in punk rock music, you know? Like, you get like, there's so much backlash behind it all. You just got to roll the punches and keep it going, you know? It's just...
Yeah, you have to. You don't really have much of a choice.
Look at Eminem. Eminem is a prime example of somebody overcoming it. And, you know, he's a white rapper. And he's considered the best. That's like, you know, and he just had to overcome, oh, you're white. How can you be that good? You're white, you're white, you're white, you're white. But look, he proved it, stuck with it, and look at him, dude. You can't touch him.
Yeah, and even some of the greatest rappers alive that are black say that he's one of the best.
Yeah, you know,
so
it's like
it is what it is.
Rising through the ranks, proving it. You know, you had to prove it.
Yeah.
Pay your dues. And that's what he has to do. And sometimes certain dues are hard to pay because of your ethnicity or just your background or even upbringing. You know? So it's just, or how you don't fit the culture, but, you know, it's just what it is. And
yeah,
it's very hypocritical of him to do that. And true, like, you know, what the worst thing about it is, it's just nepotism at its best, you know? His son doesn't have to pay that many dues because he launched his son off. He's like, hey, go check out my son. He has a YouTube channel. It's not like his son was hiding it from his dad and be like, oh, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, he had every intention of becoming a YouTuber at one point. But to be fair, regardless of nepotism, like, I'm not even worried about the fact that he's continuing that. I mean, he's always kind of stressed the value that he lets his kids do what they think is best and they'll learn from their mistakes. So if he wants to be a YouTuber, he's going to let them do and learn from whatever he does, which is fair. I think that's what every father should do, or every mother should do even. Like, sometimes you have to let your son fuck up. You have to let your mom fuck up, which honestly, he's not fucking up. He's taking on a very, very big audience with high expectations. So that's on him.
Well,
you know what I mean? And he'll still edit it for him and he'll support him, but he's letting him make
it's
his
just the
decisions.
fact that
But I just
with the comments, because you see the stories about this shit all the
Yeah, that's
time. It's
stupid.
the comments that he'll start reading some of the really, really shitty, bad comments, and then next thing you know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's been proven. It'll lead to all kinds of mental issues, and then next thing you know, we'll hear about
Of course.
something happening where his son tries to kill himself or something. God forbid. We don't want that. We're not saying that's going to
Of course
happen.
not.
Just
Yeah. And it's a really tough thing to deal with when a lot of people in media, have to deal with that. But the thing, like I said, just in comparison to what Chambers said, like, yeah, sure, somebody like Eminem broke through the barrier and did all of that. But the very big difference between Eminem is that Eminem had producer people, studio people, security. He had a whole entire ecosystem based on his thing at least when he started working with Dre, where like everything was kind of protected and like they had people to be like, hey, you shouldn't put this out or you shouldn't put that out. It's not that he fucking listened, but he still had people that were there to be like, hey, this is what comes with the territory. We've been doing this for a long time. Let us guide you a little bit. And Luke doesn't really have that. He does it all himself. Like we've said before, he's just a man with his family who just enjoys going out and making videos with them. So there's nobody really out there to give him the advice, to guide him into what he's doing. There's no security to protect him. He's not like he has like mods like most streamers do that go in and filter everything. He doesn't have that. I mean, the best case scenario for him through YouTube was that he just labeled it kid friendly and then all the comments were turned off. Part of the reason why those comments got turned off were because of the popularity that his channel was getting and because it was kid based. And the things that were being said in the comments were very violent. So that's honestly one of the biggest reasons why kids or YouTube Kids was formed was because of his channel, because it was family friendly and the things that were being said were just not okay. We can all agree with that. But,
I don't think that's
if somebody,
I don't think that's solely the reason YouTube Kid he's the reason
it was a really big reason. I mean, think about his YouTube experience. I mean, he's been doing it for so long.
I've seen
he was
like
one of the biggest YouTubers in the fucking world.
Well, I've seen like a lot of these
kids.
like people who are making like children's shows specifically for kids. On
Well,
YouTube.
yeah, they do that, but the deciding factor, I mean, yeah, they were all trying to do the kid stuff, but the deciding factor was the Outdoor Boys. Because like he fought that shit so hard. He's also a lawyer. People forget that. He's a legitimate lawyer. Like a traffic lawyer nonetheless, but he's a lawyer. He understands the law. So like he's one of those people that knows how to like get shit done. So like if he has the means to get it done, he'll get it done. Whether it's paperwork, whether it's court visits, whether it's whatever. So he's doing it, but it's definitely something that the only thing I don't really agree with is just the copyright strike. And it's crazy because like when you get a strike on YouTube, you can only get 3. And now PollosTV has one because of Outdoor Boys. Los Pollos actually even mentioned possibly suing. So we'll see what it turns out to be. But I do, like I said before, it comes along with the territory. You're not.
I'd want to definitely
control content online.
See everything that's involved with why they got the strike and everything like that, because they're just saying this, so that's really only half the story or whatever. We don't have the whole story of both sides.
Yeah, we don't have his side of it. As they always say, there's 3 sides to the coin: the heads, the tails, and the edge. And in reality,
I've always heard there's
humans,
2 sides
side,
to the coin. 3.
Well, there's 3 sides to a story. Yours, his, and the truth.
The truth. Yeah. That's how it goes.
I mean, part of it might be true with
both sides can say whatever
hey,
want.
I don't get to moderate your comments or whatever, which is bullshit, because I'm sorry, it's not your channel. You don't get to moderate somebody else's channel.
Yeah. I think at the very least,
but it's
a good workaround. If you wanted to work with him, considering he's a famous streamer, I think it would have been more appropriate for him to be like, hey, listen, I know you have your own content. I understand why you do this. But if you do post them on YouTube, at the very least, just mark it as for kids. Like, try to keep it kids friendly. Just so at the points where the comments can be turned off so that my kid doesn't end up going on your videos, seeing something that he may be, people praising my content, because that's what you're doing. You love my content. I love that you're watching it. I said, but just for my kid's sake, because you're a famous streamer and so many people see your stuff, just mark it for kids. Turn the comments off so my children don't see the nasty comments that are written about me and my family. That would be a much more plausible way of going about it instead of going through legally. I would have preferred.
I mean,
that,
it could
but
be the fact that
everybody
maybe
handles
he
things the way they feel
doesn't
they need
want his. I mean, it is his content, and
it is.
You don't have to allow your content to be, shared and stitched like that.
But that's the well. Here's the thing: there's workarounds for that. I mean, even if you don't allow it to be, that doesn't mean that it can't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be people that like OBS and all of the stuff that we're doing right now is here for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
We have the technology to just pull up YouTube and watch whatever we want and react to it. And reactions have been a thing for the longest time. I mean, shit, a whole YouTube channel copyrighted reaction channels just to make that thing. I always forget what I think it was. It Smosh or something else or another fucking one where they just did reaction channels. But I mean, reactions have been a thing on YouTube for so long. I mean, it's literally an entire category in YouTube. You can't expect somebody not to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, Outdoor Boys isn't even on TikTok. They're not on any other social media other than YouTube. Like, at the very least, they might. I think they have an Instagram where they share photos of like their family vacations and stuff, and that's it.
Well, I have seen
But, like,
Outdoor Boys on
they just-
TikTok, not from them officially,
Right.
but
Right, but what it is it's other people typing in a link to their YouTube video, putting it in Opus, and then clipping it. That's what they're doing, essentially. They add the subtitles, they add a little stitch where their face gets shown in, and they can edit it all afterwards. It's not their content.
or
they're
I've seen
stitching
it like
My point
where
is-
it'll be the exact clip from, just the video clip itself, nothing else in there, just him doing his thing. But then they put like that little bar running through it, and they invert the video, the opposite way, so it's
Oh yeah, so
like
they don't
mirrored
get that
in the
copyright.
opposite.
Yeah, so they don't get so they don't get copyrighted. But yeah, the entire point being is that there's no way that one person or even like a big media company can control
Yeah,
the
it's
amount of content that is being reacted. You cannot moderate the
No.
internet. It's impossible.
if it's once
You
you
just
put
can't.
it on the internet, it's there forever.
It's there forever, unless you are a very high profile famous person and there are legitimate like for example, like Kim K. Anytime anything has ever been posted that they don't like, they have an entire like fucking business dedicated to getting rid of those pictures. The second it's posted,
yeah.
it gets taken down within seconds. So you can do it, but you need to have the money and the means to do it. Which
But
obviously,
even with that you could take it
mid-level,
down.
even high-level streamers,
You
don't
could take
have
it down
that.
in one spot, and it'll pop up in another. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some
Well,
people
that's
have
what I'm
the-
saying. When
some
you have
people have the juice to like really find like a
Yeah.
like a paper trail where the origin came from and maybe re-dig it up or surface it. But it's
Yeah,
really
you
rough
can.
sometimes.
you can get rid of it, but it costs a lot of money and manpower. And
The-
streamers and YouTubers don't have that manpower. They just don't. So whatever you put online,
the
it's always
internet.
there.
The best way I could describe it is this: the internet is like a hydra.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because once you cut off that one head, two more come back.
Yeah, two shall take its place.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Hell Hydra.
But speaking on media, there's a couple things that we've been really excited for. I'll talk about mine, and I know that they have theirs. So mine, I've been watching The Bear recently. I'm a little late to the party, I'm aware, but I'm kind of excited. There's 3 seasons out currently. It's basically what the fuck is his name? I always forget the guy that plays
I can't remember his name,
that
but
character.
it's like Lip from
Always forget it.
Shameless.
Lip and Shameless
Let
that
me look up
plays
his
Carmi or that plays Carmi in The Bear. Is the main character of the show, and basically he plays a cook that is just all kinds of
His
fucked
name
up
is
in
Jeremy
his head.
Allen White.
Jeremy Allen White, yeah. So he's the guy who plays it. And he plays a cook who is just mentally fucked up, and his family is mentally fucked up. And to not spoil too much, his brother ended up killing himself due to drug use and many other things, and now he is left with this restaurant to try to survive, because he was the one running it, and he was trained by some of the best chefs in the world in order to fix it. So he came back and now is trying to make this dying business work with all of these people who have no interest in making it the business that he wants it to be. So it's just a shit show. And the first 3 or 4 episodes is just everybody screaming at each other in a Chicago accent. So be wary of that if you do end up watching it. But the 3 seasons are out, and there's one episode that was filmed in secret, with the character that plays Richie and the character that plays Michael, which is the brother who killed himself. It's sort of a flashback episode. It's an hour-long special, by Hulu and FX, which is a story about a road trip that they took a long time ago. And the story is told in the actual show, but now we actually get to see it live of what actually happened, to see if he's bullshitting. So that is there, which I'm really excited to see. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll definitely give that a watch. And the next one is House of the Dragon, season 3.
House of the Dragon.
June 21st, 2026. I am ready.
That's
I am
actually
so
my
ready to see these
birthday,
Targaryen motherfuckers kill them. Yeah, and it's Chamber's birthday, which is
Well, nobody
solid
gives a shit
present
about that last
for
part.
Chain.
Oh,
That's
fucked
fair,
up
but I'm
too,
just
really?
saying.
I expected
Sorry, we love
parade
you,
or
Chamber.
something, dude. Damn.
Yeah, but yeah, so those are definitely the 2 things I'm excited for, TV show wise, or any just entertainment. I'm very excited for that episode and House of the Dragon. Cannot fucking wait.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've never watched it really anything with any of the Game of Thrones stuff, so
No, that's fair.
I told you I've only watched
It's good. Me and Chamber have watched
I've
it.
only watched like 10 or 15 minutes of the very first episode of Game of Thrones where the
Yep.
one kid gets thrown out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's watching those 2 people fuck, they catch him and they yeet his ass out the window.
Yeah.
That's
They
about all
fucking-
I've seen. It's like, yep, okay. I've seen
I mean,
I've
that's
seen
fair.
clips
a
on
good start
TikTok
to the episode.
of, dragons burning zombies and shit like that. So it's like, okay.
They're White Walkers.
Do they
European.
wear hoods?
No, they're just but they're white like you.
More white like
Yeah, you would love for
Davo,
them to
maybe.
wear you would love for them to wear hoods and what, burn lowercase t's on front yards.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now you got to stay warm up there, don't you?
Yeah,
mean-
somehow.
You mean down here? I'm in the south. It's already hot.
I'm not talking about there. I'm talking about on that show. See, I'm talking about the show, the current topic.
Fuck you.
It's kind of what you do on a podcast. You talk about topics.
Really? I thought it was just pretentious, liking to hear the sound of your own voice.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Pretentious talking, like what you're doing right now. Yeah. Also, yeah, I had just recently saw Mortal Kombat 2, in
Oh,
theaters, and I think a lot of people are gonna
Well,
love it. It did a
What's
lot
the
of
sigh? Let him
No,
talk.
no. When it comes to Mortal Kombat 2, the first
okay.
one. Listen, the first Mortal Kombat was mediocre at best.
It was bad.
It wasn't that good. The
No, I
best
know.
part of the movie started in the very beginning with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. After that, it was terrible.
That's fair.
what
I thought you were just like.
No, I'm talking about
I
the.
thought you were grunting because. I just thought you were like trashing Chamber for a minute. Like, when he started talking, and you were like,
No, he's
this
talking about
motherfucker's
Mortal
talking
Kombat.
again.
So
nah, bro, for real, because Kano stole the show for me, dude. I think when you see Kano, the actor they got to play Kano was amazing.
some of the actors are good, but the fact that they created this bullshit character for the first one.
Yeah, well, they do some fan service there for Cole. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
You can spoil it. I don't give a fuck. It's just the fact that, and then you go and you make the second one now, and no disrespect, I love Carl Urban. He's a good actor, but he did not need to be in this.
I think he did all right as Johnny Cage. I
I'm-
think when you see it, you'll be like, okay, he did all right as Johnny Cage. I know you're like,
I will die on this hill with so many others.
Miz should have been Johnny Cage or something.
Mike the Miz
I don't know.
Mizarian should have been Johnny Cage. He would have been the perfect fit for that. I will die on that hill.
I don't know. I mean,
I
like Mike the
feel they
Miz,
brought
but-
Carl Urban in only because of everything that's been going on with the boys, and they figured they could take a little bit of that juice and squeeze it into Mortal Kombat 2.
Well, I mean, hell, I mean, if they were gonna do that, I think Jensen Ackles would have been a better
No,
Johnny Cage than Carl Urban.
no, God, no. He'd have been terrible.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
I don't know.
That'd
But
be like saying, "Oh,
they
hey,
did a lot
let's make Idris Elba Batman."
I think he'd probably do pretty good as
But
Batman.
he'd be terrible.
Nah, I think he'd do all right. Given the right storyline, write him right. Idris Elba's a very talented actor. I think giving him the right material and the right storyline and the right like idea.
I mean, I
Yeah.
heard that this past weekend it was like the #2 movie in the box office for Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah. There was a rumor that Idris Elba was going to play James Bond there for a little bit, and a lot of fans still want that because that could have been cool. He could have been the first black James Bond.
I mean, I'm not knocking that, but like I said, for this movie though, Mortal Kombat 2, I'll wait for it to be online somewhere to watch it, like
I'm not
Netflix or
gonna lie,
something.
I'm just gonna say this. They did a lot of fan service as far as like if you're a fan of the old school Mortal Kombat, like this is gonna be a spoiler, but not really a spoiler. If you like the stages from the older video games and stuff, the iconic stages, you get that. You get to see all the cool little backdrops and everything where Outworld and where they fight at with the pits, the all that stuff. You get to see that, and that's just really cool, I think. And a lot of the fights are really cool. A lot the people that I wanted to see fight in the tournament when they did the actual tournament was very disappointing. Like, you know, I mean, they had Katana, Jade,
Mm-hmm.
Kung Lao, then there was Jax, Shao Kahn fought, Sindel fought, Baraka, he was in there. You get to see him fight Johnny Cage. Spoiler.
I've
But,
seen that on the previews and everything. I will
yeah,
say this:
but,
like the Baraka makeup looked pretty good.
Oh yeah, he looked very much like he did from the video game.
The more recent games.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the characters I wanted to see in Mortal Kombat fight, they weren't really there. And then the Scorpion and Noob Saibot fight was really cool, but the only problem I had with Noob Saibot and the Scorpion fight was, I just expected Scorpion's look to be more original than that whole samurai looking armor thing. But I mean, it's cool. I prefer to see the ninja look of Scorpion. But other than that though, it's still a good movie and it does a lot of fan service, so y'all are gonna like it or hate it. I mean, I thought the new Mortal Kombat movie, the one that came out in what, 2024 or 20,
The first Mortal Kombat that came out during COVID.
Yeah, the one that came out during COVID, that was just okay. But this one,
That's what I'm saying. That one was terrible. It was 10 minutes of something good and everything else was dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, at least they did a story perfect of like Sub-Zero killing his family.
Like I said, the beginning was the only good part. Everything else was terrible.
He's like, he is standing on this.
Hey.
Like, fuck you.
Hey,
it's
everybody's
awful.
entitled to their opinion, dude.
Well,
And
That's
if
fair.
you want to
mention-
talk about something that looks even worse, what about this Resident Evil movie?
Oh my god, don't get me started on that fucking shit.
This new version of a Resident Evil that looks like nothing to do with Resident Evil.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that shit? Like, there was nothing
Yeah,
relating
no.
it to Resident Evil. Like, you don't even really see zombies. You see them running away from weird creatures, which there are creatures that are, you know, contracted by the T virus. But I don't know, this whole thing, I hope the movie flops and they realize they need to stick to what people want to see.
I mean, honestly, it looked like they tried to slap Resident Evil's title on a shitty fan-made Silent Hill type film. That looked terrible. I mean, Davo could have probably put prompts into Super Grok and gotten a better movie made.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I'm not even that big of a Resident Evil fan, but when I watched it, I was like, what the fuck even is this? It just looks like some horror thriller flick that's like completely
Yeah.
new. It doesn't look like anything that I've ever seen of Resident Evil. It's just stupid.
This Resident Evil just needs to be buried. Put it in the vault, cover the vault in concrete, and set it on fire.
Now they did this thing. Now the last Resident Evil movie, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And the only reason I have a problem with how they went about it is they try to mix in two movies at the same time when they take place at two different periods and everything. Like, okay, they did Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I love the idea. We got to see Leon and all these other people and Chris Redfield and all them. But what they should have did is stick to the main story. Do Resident Evil 1. Don't try to mix in the events of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 all together. Because it just got too fucking overdone. Like, they should have just stuck to the mansion, Resident Evil 1, and then do the sequel in Resident Evil 2. And then people would have loved that just as much. But no, they wanted to mix in both of them. And they did decent trying to mix in Resident Evil 1 and 2 together. But at the end of the day, it just didn't hit for a lot of people.
Well, Resident Evil 2, they tried to mix in Resident Evil 2 and 3, because that's when you also got what is it? The Nemesis in there.
No, Nemesis wasn't in that one. That was that wasn't Nemesis. Nemesis is in part 3. This was the other guy. This was it's the scientist that you fight in Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah. Because he gets infected with the G virus.
Yeah. And that's who you're fighting.
Got the fucking eyeball shoulder.
Yeah. So they were mixing in part 1 and part 2 together when really they just should have just stuck with part 1 and save part 2 for later. But then also people nitpick about the casting. I still have weird feelings about the casting, and then even like how like some of the characters are there, like in motivation, like they ruined Leon as Kennedy. They ruined his character. Like they casted the wrong actor to play him. His motivation, everything. Leon that's not Leon's character. They ruined him. They did good with Claire and Chris. Even Wesker, they did pretty decent with, but they also ruined Jill. Like that's not Jill at all. And I don't know. So, and this Resident Evil that they got, that's a piece of shit.
It is.
But there is hope for this one movie, Highlander.
Yes.
We just saw the trailer to that.
I
And
saw that
looks
today. I was
fucking
like, oh
awesome.
my God.
Like Henry Cavill, I don't know if they're doing Duncan or Connor McLeod, but they're doing one of the McLeods. And it looks like Russell Crowe is Ramirez, and looks like he's fat Russell Crowe, so it's gonna be fucking awesome.
You and fat Russell Crowe, I
love
swear
fat
to
Russell
God.
Crowe. I can't wait till they get to like obese Russell Crowe. I'm talking butterball Russell Crowe, where like he's literally got a fucking turkey leg in his hand and he's walking around eating it. And
Are you
fucking
saying you
drinking
want
beer.
him to be like Brendan Fraser when he got fat?
No, I want him to be like Ralphie May fat.
Oh God,
Yeah, I want him.
that's fat.
Jesus.
I
fat.
want him to be fat like that. Like, just
Actually,
like,
I was gonna say, do you want him to
Nah.
be like John Goodman fat?
you know, Goodman fat's not bad. John Goodman fat.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
see,
fat's
I'm-
not bad.
I'm looking up here on IMDb at this movie, and it just says for Henry Cavill, it just says McLeod.
Yeah, so we don't know if he's Connor or Duncan, or he just might be going by McLeod as just a little nickname. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Because, like you said,
maybe it could be a new.
Russell Crowe is
McLeod.
Ramirez.
Yeah, which is going to be awesome. That's the perfect person to play him. Like, Sean Connery was amazing as Ramirez for his short time, but seeing Russell Crowe play that character is really fucking cool, because it's like, I didn't expect Russell Crowe to play that character, but it makes sense for Russell Crowe to play that character. And that's what I like about it.
Dude, oh my God. They have, besides Dave Bautista being Kurgan, which I've said before, I'll say it again. when you see Dave Bautista's name in a movie, whether it's like when we saw the Avatar here recently, or now
Yeah.
with this, Dave Bautista is always going to be your bad guy, no matter what.
Not really. He played a good guy in that movie with him and Jason Momoa that I saw, and that was a really good movie.
But I'm looking at the cast. Doesn't say who his character is, but they have Jeremy Irons is in this movie.
He's probably one of the Watchers, if anything.
WWE star Drew McIntyre is in here.
Yeah,
he's
McLeod's
Angus
brother.
MacLeod.
Yeah, he's gonna play his brother. I guess in the flashback where like he dies and they find out he's immortal, he's probably gonna be like one of the family members that disowns him from the clan, but still says, "You're not allowed to come back here. But remember, you're still a member of the Clan MacLeod."
Karen Gillian is in this. I mean, you've got a couple good, besides Henry Cavill and Russell Crowe. I mean, you got Karen Gillian, you got Jeremy Irons. So,
I think it would have been great to play Ramirez if they didn't get him. I know he's really fucking old, but Ian McKellen, I think would have been cool to see play Ramirez. I mean, he kicked ass.
I wish I could. By the way, I wish I could put some input into this, but I know nothing.
I'll tell you what.
know
We'll watch the
nothing about
original
this.
Highlander. How about that? We'll watch that one day.
I don't know if I want to, but sure.
No, dude, you have to at least watch
the original one with, Christopher Lambert.
I'll watch the trailer.
And
I'll watch the trailer with the first
what's
one.
his name? Clancy
No,
Brown.
No. The show's not gonna do it justice. You just have to watch the movie. Just watch the first movie, and then that's all.
Okay. We have so many now that we have to watch. The other day, me and Chamber while I was at work, we were just talking through all the different movies I haven't seen, like all the classics, and there are so many. So apparently, I just need to have like a big ass movie marathon with him one day and just go berserk.
And I'll tell you what, if you like the movie, we'll do the TV show. But like I said, you don't have to do the TV show. You at least have to watch the movie to get the idea of how Highlander works. All right. Oh yeah. Did y'all hear about Davo? Did y'all hear about those white girls at on I-35?
Yes, dude.
Or
Yeah,
is it
I saw it.
I-95?
I was I-95. It was I-95.
Yeah.
It was fucking ridiculous. It was like, I know it was like an AI video, but like it was like this big ass fucking truck with
A
like
tanker
this
truck.
Starbucks shit pouring out,
Like a gas tanker.
Yeah, and all these white girls were going like, oh my god.
I'm surprised I didn't see Davo's fiance in that video. I'm just surprised.
She's probably the one that
Like-
crashed it.
Like, can we play the
Probably.
like
Yeah.
can we play the video? Yeah, but isn't that just crazy? You see all those white girls drinking like the Starbucks and everything, and it's like, holy shit! If that shit happened in real life, all the white bitches are gonna have like thermoses and stuff, and be like, it's
Fucking Stanleys and
Yeah.
Yetis are going to be out there.
yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Mm.
And also,
Yeah, it was fucking nuts.
Davo will play a clip of this, but there's this video going around of a black kid. He's a popular YouTuber, and he did one of the most controversial things that people are still talking about. He convinced his friends to be white slaves at a reenactment at one of those Confederate Civil War reenactments.
So stupid.
And
What month is it?
Black History Month.
Okay,
It's Black History Month every month.
get on the ground. Get up.
That's just go ahead and behave yourself.
Yeah, that's my house cracker. All right.
Be good, Toby.
Yeah.
Give him a name.
What's a good slave name?
Anything but Kunta Kinte.
Django.
and he reversed everything. He's a black slave owner, and he has white slaves, and he took them there, and they were so offended that he was a black slave owner, and whipping white slaves and feeding them like ribs and stuff, that it was just like they asked him to leave and all this, and it was just super funny. Instead of them just going with it because he just wanted to be part of the reenactment, they kicked him out of the thing. But it was super funny.
That's funny.
You know what, Davo? I think we should go to a Civil War reenactment.
Oh yeah.
I want to put on a white hood like that and just be like, man, I can't see fucking shit out this thing.
So dumb. Oh,
dude,
shit.
I would do that just
Genuine
because.
It's a great movie.
But no, I
but
wanted to
yeah.
say I didn't get a chance to see it. I know you said you kind of made a comment or two I saw about it. About this UFC 328.
Yes. So I watched it in my Discord. We had a couple people come in there and watch it. We got a couple people that like all like the fight stuff or whatever. We had somebody that used to do that. But now it's just, we don't really watch them anymore. But I was like, you know what? We should probably kick that shit back off. So we did. And I love me some Khamzat Shemaev, if you can even care to pronounce that correctly. That's up to y'all. But he's from Chechnya, and he's a nasty fucking UFC fighter. And he fought Sean Strickland for the middleweight title. And honestly, dude, when he walked up to that fucking weigh-in, first off, I don't know if Iceman saw, but fucking he Khamzat kicked the shit out of Sean Strickland at the weigh-in. It was like all attitude, nothing but fucking like talking shit, all this other stuff. But when they got down to a fight, they were actually very sportsmanlike. Like they were shaking each other's hands and bumping whatever. Like they were actually taking care of each other kind of a little bit. So it was a good show of sportsmanship, good fight. Sean Strickland did end up reclaiming the middleweight title. And a lot of people were mentioning like how he was so fucking like exhausted just to make weight. And I was assuming that he was going to want to maybe bump up a weight class, because the same thing happened to Islam Makhachev, who's part of the Dagestan, aka. And he was doing the same thing. He was killing himself just to make weight. And as you build more muscle, obviously it's a pain in the ass to lose that couple of pounds to reach whatever it takes it out of you.
Well, it's
man.
because
it's horrible. So
because I hear about this all the time when I listen to Rogan on their MMA episodes. They're always having to sit there. They dehydrate the shit out of themselves just before the weigh-ins, just so they can cut the weight and make the weigh-in, and then try to rehydrate themselves.
Right.
The couple of nights before, because the weigh-ins that you see, like what happened with him, kicking the shit out of him like that, the real weigh-ins have already been done. That's all theatrics. It's like even with boxing, all those types of weigh-ins like that, that's all theatrics and just for show.
Yeah, Sean Strickland even said at the end, like when the fight was over, was like, I'm sorry, I went a little bit too far, but I gotta sell this motherfucking fight for y'all. Like he was going, So like they both apologized. They were both doing their thing. But like I was saying, making weight is such a fucking hard thing to do. And all that other shit. Like yes, it is related to the weigh-ins and like them making it dramatic. But in reality, it really was killing.
Oh yeah, it does for all of those fighters.
Moved up. Yeah, that's why Islam moved up, because he was just better off trying to fight off of his natural weight. So he moved up a weight class, I think, a year ago, and took the double title. So he was double champ. I think he was lightweight, and I can't remember if it was featherweight and lightweight or lightweight and middleweight. But Chimaev is middleweight. He was champion for a while. Now Sean Strickland's champion, and he said to Dana right afterwards, "Is like, I want to move up. Said put me in light heavyweight. I can't do this weight class anymore. Like I gotta move up." And it was like, all right. So that'll be exciting to see him fighting at his natural weight, so he doesn't have to kill himself for the weigh-ins anymore. So he's always been a really strong grappler and a really strong striker. So it would be really nice to actually see him fighting in his natural weight class. So
this weekend, we need to watch. There's going to be a fight on this weekend. We have to watch.
What's that?
Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano.
So Ronda Rousey, that's going to be a Netflix only, so that'll probably end up being Chamber.
I have Netflix. I can do it too.
I can't remember. But yeah, so we'll be fine. Yeah,
but it's just the fact that.
But yeah,
I didn't know that was coming up this weekend. I was like, I saw something. I was like, oh shit, that's Saturday night.
It's coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
No.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
So we
Saturday.
No, hold up. Yeah, Saturday. My bad. Tomorrow is.
We'll watch it at work.
Tomorrow is. I'm excited, but I guess I better get it ready because Devil May Cry season 2 drops tomorrow for Netflix.
Yeah.
And I really want to see that. And I don't have Netflix anymore. So I gotta fucking, hound somebody to get the episodes for me. So.
That's all right. Well, we got Iceman for the fight, so that'll be
we also need to coming up here too, remember, you got like another about month and a half before the big White House UFC fight.
Yes, that'll also be on Paramount, so we'll definitely be streaming that.
I just saw something with that too, where Dana showed one of the titles on TikTok that they have for the people that are fighting in these fights that they're going to win.
Mhm.
There's only 4 of these belts made. That's it. There's technically 5 because he said there's one that's going to be at the Apex, but there's only
excited, man.
4 belts.
I'm really excited.
So I mean, it's not like it's a belt they're going to go out and defend. It's like, nope, you fought at the 250-year anniversary of the country event. This is yours. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. We got the Ronda Rousey fight coming up, which will be pretty
I'm hoping
fun.
for Gina.
That's been pretty much it. And also, it is currently May 11th. To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. We thank you for your service in growing up delinquents like us.
Yes,
More
and
like a
We
giant
all-
like
and
us.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
We also should say Happy Motherfuckers Day
Yes.
because without
Where would we be? Because where would
without
we be
all-
without
without all
our
us men.
fathers?
you wouldn't have Mother's Day.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. The only thing that's left, Chamber has been actively streaming again. So if you want to go over to his channel, that'd be great. He's mainly doing Final Fantasy and Arc Raiders and a little bit of Skyrim in between. So that's going to be really fun for him if you want to go check him out. He's Chamber at twitch.tv. I've been doing Assassin's Creed streams with Mr. Biddle and Borderlands streams. I've been playing through the entire franchise from 1 to 4. It's my first playthrough with Ravenel. He's a relatively new streamer, so we've been doing that. But yeah, come over to the Lead Armenian at twitch.tv. Follow him. And Iceman, I believe
If he
you've
ever
been doing
streams.
Hogwarts
No,
Legacy.
I've been doing this. I streamed a bunch this weekend where I was playing Spider-Man 2. I'm playing.
Yes, you've been playing Spider-Man 2, but Hogwarts Legacy to come.
Maybe.
Maybe?
I
Okay.
still need to
All right, we'll
finish
definitely go
Hogwarts
follow
Legacy,
him at
dude. I'm-
@the_Iceman. Follow his Twitch channel.
The Ice Main.
And fuck
The
all of you.
Ice Main.
Yeah.
Ice Mine.
The Iceman.
Ice Mine.
We should have links.
links are
Yeah,
below.
links will be down below somewhere.
Well, they're always announced at the end anyway for the outro, where you can see Iceman go, fuck it,
Yeah.
I don't know, at the end of every.
Make sure
But-
you guys.
But yeah, that's it.
If you like everything, go follow us on all our socials. YouTube, TikTok, Spotify.
Don't follow them.
What?
Just follow the
That's
Girls
what I'm
Next
saying.
Podcast.
If you like everything,
Oh,
go
okay.
follow.
I thought you were
follow the
trying-
podcast everywhere. YouTube,
Follow
TikTok,
the podcast
Spotify,
for sure.
what, Apple Music, iHeartRadio.
No Apple. We don't have
Oh, we're
Apple.
not on Apple. I thought we were on
Yeah,
Apple.
follow my.
Nope.
Follow my only.
Coming soon, Apple.
This motherfucker. So this motherfucker is making announcements, and I haven't even done this shit.
Coming
yet.
soon.
He's like, all right, we're gonna be coming soon on Apple. So yeah, just give
Yeah.
me more work, you fuck.
Make sure,
All right.
but just remember,
Bye.
everybody. If you, just
Bye,
want to say
everybody.
before we go, if you don't follow us,
You are cursed.
we're canceled.
Come, let's fight.
Fuck it, I don't know.